G'day YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm at the Bonsai Northwest Melbourne exhibition where I'm president of the club. We've put on another exhibition this year in May 2022, and this is the entrance as we go into the main exhibition hall. So we've got a lovely little display of shohin, very cute. Got some favourite trees, voting for your favourite tree and a win. And let's have a look around. Let's go into the exhibition. Let's start off with one of my favourite trees of all time. Is this white pine. Best white pine in Australia, I reckon. I don't think you can beat this white pine. It's absolutely amazing. I'm so happy it's in Victoria, in Melbourne, and hopefully it stays here forever. It's magnificent. Look at this beautiful foliage. So Japanese. You know, what you see in Japan. Like, I know this is probably a very small tree compared to Japan, but it is magnificent white pine. Moving on to a lovely Japanese maple in full lovely yellow colour. Beautiful colours today in Melbourne. I have an Australian native Kunzia, very nice. Look at that trunk, the moss, beautiful. There's a little wire tree. This is a beautiful Japanese maple in red leaf. The other one's yellow, but this is very red and beautiful. Now, with the Japanese white pine I showed you before, it's probably in the running for People's Choice Award, and so is this Melaleuca. It's huge. I don't even know how he lifts it. Monster Melaleuca. Look at that. Look at this trunk. Look at that trunk. And all the foliage. Beautiful. The beautiful pads. Beautiful. Looks like a real Melaleuca in the streets of Australia. Now we'll go around the outside before I come back in the middle. Here is the tokonoma. Beautiful tokonoma. I think this is a red pine. Could be a red pine or a black. Keep going across to this beautiful eucalyptus. It's huge. It probably stands almost a metre and a half at least. Metre and a half at least. It's huge. I'll try and put my hand next to it so you can see the big. So that's my hand. It's bigger than my hand. Lovely. There's Pinus sylvestre. Really nice. Beautifully maintained, looked after. Gorgeous tree. Another white pine here. Very nice, actually. Some good white pines this year. So happy Melbourne is showing white pines all the time. A Buxus, a very old one actually. Pretty good. This lovely cedar group, Atlantic cedar group. A big stand. Nice trunks. Very tall Shimpaku. Japanese maple, beautiful red leaf. Here's another lovely, beautiful white pine. You would have seen it on my Instagram and my videos before. This was there last year. Another awesome white pine. Probably not as good as the other one, but really top quality. Fig. Oh, this is quite nice. Wow, well displayed. Blue cedar. Really good blue cedar. I'll just come in close to that trunk. It's a pretty nice trunk. Really nicely padded out. Bluey foliage. Really good. Camellia. What's this? Melaleuca. Lovely Melaleuca. Got a seed, another Atlantic cedar group. This is quite nice slanting trees, beautifully movement, beautiful maintenance of those branches and pads. Looks really good. Carokia, this is a nice small tree. Very cool, very cool. Another white pine, lovely Japanese white pine. Alright, now let's swing around to the inside and we'll go through. This is my actual Japanese maple red leaf. Beautiful, coming along really nicely. Let's do a quick walk through this area, otherwise the video gets way too long. What are these? Penjing Chinese landscape. This is a coastal tea tree. Some lovely little minis on display. Pretty much all Chinese elms in different colour. So orange, red, green. Another wire tree. Nice little fig here. Oh, that's a gorgeous pot it's in. Looks like a Warsaw pot. Beautiful. What could be Japanese? Now we've got a juniper, nice on a stand. We've got crabapple here, all in full. Crabapples. Look at that. Gorgeous. Lovely little juniper here. What's this? This is an elm, I believe. English elm. Really outstanding work on this tree. Got a fig. Swing around here. An oak. Really cool looking oak. Very small leaf. Got an elm. Chinese elm. Another wire tree. Catoniesta, they say. An olive. Another elm. Root of rock. Trident maple. Fig. Coprosma. White pine. Casuarina, or she oak, more commonly known as. Let's come around here. I believe it's a black pine. Interesting. Juniper. Little Japanese maple. Jade. Really good olive, actually. Really nice carving work in there. Shimpaku. Another jade. Pomegranate here. Got another shimpaku over here. Got some wide treat over here. A Japanese black pine. Looking really nice, this one. This is a beauty. Really well looked after and maintained. Swing around here. Still going. Got a cedar. Chinese elm. Very nice tree there. This is a beautiful little group showing trees. Little shimpaku. Little Kingsville box. Black pine. Little juniper there. Lovely little, and accented by this lovely trident maple on the tiniest leaves. And the look is like that. That looks magnificent. Alright, Japanese black pine, a shimpaku, that's not mine. And now, wow, this is a beautiful piece. I get lots of comments about this trident maple. It was imported into Australia in the late 90s from Japan. The guy who got it went overseas and brought it back with him. Has to go through all the quarantining, of course, and it survived. Now it's just a magnificent piece. Look at this rock and those roots on that rock. Phenomenal tree. Okay. Now here's my little setup of shimpakus, as always. Nicely tight together this time. I guess you see them and you look at them all as one, and I really like the way I've set it up. You don't lose trees. If they were on their own individual, you kind of lose them in all the everything around it. So this is how I decided to put them together, so everyone can actually look at the trees as one and really enjoy them, and they don't get lost, so that people will stop and stare and look at this tree. And guess what? I just realised that's backwards. That's alright. Maybe someone decided they like the other front, the better. That's the front. Woohoo! Awesome. And what do we have here? We've got a paracantha, got an olive, got a corky bark pine. Alright, here we got a bald cypress, I believe, or swamp cypress. Sorry, swamp cypress. Now we have a little Chinese elm with really nice moss and some little minis there. This is another big, this is pretty impressive. This was quite a popular tree. This could actually get people's choice as well. Big, humongous trident maple. Like that base would be almost, I don't even, couldn't tell you. 40, let's say 50, 60, maybe 70 centimeters across. It's huge. It's colouring up nicely, but that base is massive. Massive. There's some big wounds in it, but like big wounds in here, but you probably can't, it's hidden well. It's fantastic. All right, let's move on. A little Catoniasta, another black pine, Here's a lovely trident maple of mine. It's colouring up lovely, orangey yellow colours. And the last tree is the Scots pine. Now let's have a quick wonder what I think was the best. It's a tough choice, but I think this year the white pine has to take it for me, just because he's actually put a lot of work into getting these branches right. Last year it wasn't as well wired and positioned, but this year it's come up really well, wired properly, perfectly, and looking good. But then again, I'm biased. I probably like my Shimpaka group just as much, and a little bit biased, but here we go. Let's just, overall, there's Barry doing his camera work before all the crowds get in. Just give you an overview of the whole area. I'm just going to walk back over here for a second, and since it's my channel, I guess I can finish off with this. Very happy with this setup this year. I'm going to do a walkthrough of the sales area, which everyone really loves to do. Here's a little black pine, another pine that was up for sale. This is a little expensive at $3,000, but you know, it is what it is. But let me show you some of these. This is an Australian native, beautiful. You would have seen that cedar before in my channel. That's for the club. But this massive olive is absolutely magnificent. Really phenomenal tree. And then there's an Australian native here, bottle brush I believe. Beautiful. These are kind of some nice feature trees that look spectacular. Just show you some more, like this beautiful olive, big old olive. Pretty good. Here's a lovely old spruce, might have seen before. Here's a big old fig, huge base fig. Black pine, another black pine. There's a lot of mini stuff here, but a lot of it got sold yesterday evening to the members. There's some beautiful little minis. That's a mini trident over the rock. Some beautiful trees. Lots of stuff for sale. Let me see if I can find anything really incredible. Some nice colours and some maples. Some maples again. This is a mandarin or a tangerine, or could be a tangerine. I'm not 100% sure, but something like that. It's an English elm. Big pine in the back there. I'll swing around to the other side. It's got some good trees as well. Lots of people in early. The members they're in early, looking, helping out, getting a good chance to look at things. A lovely trident on a rock for 300. That one, raw stock. Lots of raw stock here. Beautiful. Lots of monstrous stuff here too. Lots of Aussie natives. Monstrous something. Lots of stock. Huge pot. A huge sales area. Pots. Wire. Tools everywhere. More trees. More trees. Lots of stock. Lots of materials. All the stuff down here. Beautiful little tridents in here. Lovely movement in them. They're around the 200 mark. Nice little, looks like a nice little Scots pine fallen over. It's nicely. Blue cedar. Big Jackson fig in the back. Here's some beautiful pots from Murrumbung, Tracy Francis. Sensational pots. Just gorgeous. Tracy Francis from Murrumbung, she just kills it. Some Japanese pots as well, and Val's pots. Not a bad little sales section. I know you guys like to see it all occasionally, so here we go. Some nice trees, lots of things for sale. Lots of material for sale. Well, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. And, you know, hopefully next year you guys can make it.